Hi there, welcome to this listening exercise. What I'd like you to do is watch the video that you'll see in just a second. As the speaker or speakers are talking, try to identify or catch all of those pieces of vocabulary that you'll see on the left hand side. The vocabulary will be presented in order, so if you miss a piece of vocabulary, then please rewind the video and watch it again and listen carefully to make sure that you catch every single piece of vocabulary presented. All of the vocab that you'll see is vocab that you can either use in your exam English for FCE or CAE, or in your careers in terms of business English or legal English. This is wonderful vocabulary. If you don't know what this vocab is, make sure you learn those phrases and use them either in your exams or in your careers. And that's precisely why you'll see that this video is done for both cramtheexam.com and writtenlegalenglish.com. Okay. Go and do that listening exercise and see if you can catch all of those pieces of vocab.
Now, students at Cambridge University are being warned about the plays of Shakespeare in case of potential distress, as some works contain scenes of sexual assault and violence. RT's Polly Boyko takes a closer look at why the bard is now causing concern 4 centuries later.
Oh, keep me from their worse than killing lust, and tumble me into some loathsome pit, whenever man's eye may behold my body. Do this, and be a charitable murderer. So should I rob my sweet sons of their fee? No, let them satisfy their lust on thee. That's a snippet from Shakespeare's first tragedy, Titus Andronicus. The play features graphic violence, gang rape, and 14 murders. And now certain English lecturers at Cambridge University are putting special warnings on their timetables when they're going to be covering potentially distressing topics like these. They're going to have a lot of disclaimers with the works of Shakespeare, though. Some of his plays can be very gory. They feature things like incest, rape, murder, and suicide. They also happen to have kept people talking about thorny issues like class relations, race relations, and anti-Semitism for centuries. I want to know what the people visiting the famous Shakespeare Globe Theatre in London have to say about the warnings.
I think that it kind of dummies down the students. Oh, you're not mature enough or smart enough to be able to handle this without a warning.
Like she says, it's been going on, 400 years or so. It's been good enough for them, it's good enough for us now.
If you're reading literature, you should expect to have some surprises. You should expect to be shocked or something like that, particularly if you're a student.
I think the problem with the world these days is that there's just so much focus on being offended by everything, that people are just so scared of what they can actually say or do.
Cambridge University has told RT that any warnings that they put out are the initiative of individual professors and that it's not a policy adopted by the English department as a whole. By the way, when the Globe Theatre staged Titus Andronicus 3 years ago, several people fainted from the graphic violence, including one of the theatre critics reviewing the show.
That very same critic still gave the production an exceptional review. Art isn't always comfortable. The most challenging art can be anything but. And now there are growing concerns, not just in academic circles, that modern students are being too mollycoddled. If they can't handle the content in classic literature, how are they going to cope with life in general?
Good work. I'm sure you managed to catch all of those pieces of vocab. If you want to try more listening exercises, then come back to the YouTube channels for cramtheexam.com or writtenlegalenglish.com. Exactly the same listening exercises will be put up on both channels, so you can access them from 2 different points. If you want to improve your exam English and do more listening exercises in terms of your FCE or CAE, then go to cramtheexam.com. If you want to improve your business or legal writing, then go along to writtenlegalenglish.com and have a look at the resources we've got there.